pretty big news today out of Harley-Davidson. They just revealed the all-new, I want to say Dina, I'm not going to say Dina, Superglide, which is going to be on the Softail platform. First of all, this bike is beautiful, but today I want to talk about what that could potentially mean for the brand. Obviously, there's been a lot of changes over the past 5 to 6 months with leadership, etc. And with the reveal of the Sportster, and we haven't really seen what that looks like yet, and then this coming out, it kind of seems like there's a reinvigorated focus on legacy models, and Superglide you could almost put in that legendary category. I do think the popularity of Dina Bros probably had something to do with this. Don't get too excited though, it's not a completely new platform, so you're not gonna have that, you know, the old school Dina shocks on the outside. It's basically, from what it looks like, a lowrider S without that front fairing. And it's a limited release bike, so it's numbered and all that, but I actually just watched Blockhead's video, shout out to Blockhead. He was invited to ride the Superglide in some beautiful scenery. I did not get such invite, so I can only speculate at this point. Hopefully a local dealer gets a hold of it and we'll be able to do a test ride, but it'll probably be too late because all of the major influencers already had their shot. But for guys like me, stuck in a garage, we can only speculate at this point. Before we jump into my thoughts today, I did want to show you my latest release of Iron Coast Supply. Got these t-shirts. This one says Iron Coast Motorcycles. These shirts are really comfortable. IronCoastSupply.com. Check them out on Instagram at Iron Coast. Oh my gosh, I can't talk today. Check out the Instagram at Iron Coast Supply. Also, go ahead and give me a follow at @BrandonHart_. I think first and foremost, this is a return to Harley's roots. If you look at the Fat Boy that was released, what was it, last year now, the Gray Ghost, that was a numbered bike, pretty cool, but also very expensive at the dealers. With this bike being priced below the Lowrider S, it makes it attainable and affordable, somewhat. But I think Harley is starting to listen to its core riders again, because the Superglide name has a lot of weight to it. And I also think that this could lead down the road to some new introductions in the lineup that has been pretty stale over the past couple of years. We haven't really seen a lot of changes. And one thing with this release that sticks out to me, and it'll be interesting to see how quickly they sell out, this represents a return to simplicity. And I talk about it with the Road King behind me that I just bought, but there's no technology, right? Like I have an odometer and it tells me some information as far as trip and miles, but overall I don't have any fancy screens, I don't have any speakers. It's a very simple bike. Now, having said that, although it's gonna look simple, you probably have all these ride modes. I watched Blockhead's video, and it does have like rain mode and probably sport mode and some other things, but a more simplistic analog display. I think the more advanced some of these baggers and these big bikes get with the technology, you're starting to see a return to simpler times. So I like this release. I am excited about it. Lately, anytime I ride, I'm grabbing the Road King as opposed to the Street Glide. I enjoy feeling the wind in my face without that big fairing, and it just is simple. Like I don't have ABS and all the rider assist. It's enjoyable to ride. I do think if this release is successful, we're gonna see similar releases in the lineup of old school legendary names, like already bringing back the Sportster, not Sportster S, but the old school Evo Sportster, although I don't know what motor they're gonna have on that yet. And then the Superglide, you might see some Fat Boy models come out. I don't know, maybe get like a wide glide, or heck, even a Dina in the future, if we're lucky. I don't know. It at least shows that Harley's investing some kind of time into nostalgia and trying new things. I like that. You know, I think the Sprint is coming out soon too. So there's a lot of new stuff coming out with Harley that gets me really excited. I did a couple videos a while back kind of bashing Harley for sort of doing the same thing, rinse and repeat, year in and year out, but this is something new, something exciting, and I'm really looking forward to. The Superglide would be a great option for people who are upgrading from a smaller platform. You know, maybe it's your first Harley and you don't want something small like a Sportster, and you got the bag, you know what I mean? You got the money to spend. This bike looks freaking cool. It's got that all-American look to it, the white with the blue and red color scheme. And if you got the cash, hey, check it out. I think this also represents a focus on the cruiser non-bagger platforms, which, you know, you could argue the Lowrider ST is a bagger or not a bagger, but this is just like a normal looking old school Harley-Davidson motorcycle. So I'm confident we're gonna see more entries into that mid-range cruiser segment. Like, I think we have the Softail Standard. I mean, it's not super exciting bike. Softail Heritage, the Deluxe. I don't even know if they're still making the Deluxe. So we're probably gonna see some pretty cool stuff over the next couple of years. It's no secret, Harley's kind of had an identity crisis, especially the whole go woke, go broke thing. You know, I still get rainbows on some of my posts and videos. I still love Harley, despite everything that's transpired. I do think this leadership team is at least focusing on things that's important to the consumer. I still don't think that, I don't think that this bike specifically is going to bring any of the younger segment in just based on the price, but maybe the Sportster will, and that Sprint platform, once it's released, maybe that'll appeal to the younger riders. But I do think this is a great move for Harley, and I can only imagine, like, if they went back to a Dina, how successful that would be with the explosion of Dina culture right now. You look on the used market, like I did a video on my buddy Tim's Dina Lowrider. It's a 2014, and you know, they're really good looking bikes and classic. If you look on the used market right now, prices are going up, which represents that people are more interested in them. And I think especially the younger people who want to do some stunting and more fun kind of riding, like your mid controls, and you put T-bars on it, and it's pretty cool. And I hope we see some cool bikes coming back. I mean, that's what it's all about, just riding different motorcycles. And you know, although my newest bike is my 21 Street Glide, I like the older bikes, but these kind of changes like kind of make me look at it like, wait a minute, that bike's pretty cool. Personally, won't be buying a Superglide. I would love to have one, but you know, the way my bank account is set up, I'm sticking to the older bikes, you know. And we did a lot of work on this Road King, by the way, which I'm pretty much obsessed with at this point. So I've done probably too many videos on it. I still have to replace the front head gasket on my Street Glide, but I put that project on hold with all of the work I did on the low end of the motor. Shout out to Finn's Garage, by the way. I'll put his link below too. Follow Finn's Garage, subscribe to him on YouTube. He's got some really good content. Listen, I don't really know what the heck I'm doing when you take these bikes apart, but he does. Also, if you're located in the Tampa, St. Pete, Newport Richey, anywhere in that area, check out Finn's Garage. He does some great work. He's gonna save you some money over the Harley dealers, and he really takes care of your bike. So that's my thoughts. Let me know what you think in the comments if you're excited about this. I am curious to hear your opinion because I haven't really talked to a lot of people about this yet. I've just seen some comments here and there, and it's kind of split in the middle so far, but light up the comments. Let me know. I would love to hear the opinions and kind of see if I'm on the right track and if you're thinking in a similar way. But we'll see what happens with Harley. I'm excited about this one. I was gonna jump on a bike and head out here for a little cruise and the old school moto vlog, but it's one of those things where it's sunny and the clouds are pretty much black in the distance, so we're not gonna do that today. A little bit of a different style, but I, as always, appreciate you for watching. If you do ride, remember, keep that rubber side down. Hopefully you're enjoying the summer weather. I'm soaked because it's like freaking 90 degrees in my garage right now, so you know, we'll power through it here in the state of Florida. But I appreciate you. Take care. Remember, check out that Iron Coast Supply if you want to support the channel with some merch. But y'all take care. See you on the next one. Peace.